Hello there, this is a member of the Voice of Reason. I am now reaching out to the protesters at Standing Rock. I urge all of you, stay strong, fight the good fight, stand your ground, do not back away. You have a right to clean water. You have a right to that pipeline not being built. What's going on there is absolutely disgusting. Do not quit the fight. No matter what they do not give up. More support is being rallied and coming out to you. I challenge all who see this to give as much support as you can towards Standing Rock. If there's ever a time we need, now is it. I now sit here and eloquently challenge all those who see this to understand that, you know what? Our basic right to stand our ground and to not live for this. That's what we're meant to do. 500 years is enough. 500 years of this. This has gone on way too long, way too much. Enough is enough. I, for one, am tired. I, for one, would like to see this put to an end. I, for one, would more than anything would like the modern mess that we call civilization to be reformed in a better way. What we need to be is a type of government that we call the tribalism type of government. A tribalism government, basically, it's like a democracy, only you would have a high chief from all the nations of the Native American tribes running the country. You would have 200 different people having the deciding say over what goes on. That way, one person doesn't have the deciding factor, and Big Brother is finally put to an end. We could slowly but surely reintegrate a simple way of living to where we could teach our youth not to want more than they really need. Not to sit there and be greedy. See, if we concentrate and have simple needs and go back to the earth and be reliant upon the earth and be as environmentally friendly as possible and nurture the earth, eventually what we can do is move forward and progress as a species. Science itself would repair itself. Our education system would fix itself. Our military system would be run a lot better. And getting rid of fossil fuel and focusing on wind energy and replenishable energy and grain alcohol being a fuel source and solar power. These are the things that will sit there and nurture us for tomorrow. But a tribalism government, to where our main area of focus is fixing on the old tribal native ways, to where we could sit there and nurture and be good to the earth and be good to one another and go back to our traditional values and ways of being, would be the best possible way that America itself would survive. So I would challenge all those. If you agree with me, click on like and share this, because a tribalism government would be a lot better than what's going on right now. What we got right now is a sack of bullshit being fed at us. They're putting a platter of shit sandwiches in front of us, and they're expecting us to eat them. And frankly, I don't want to eat a platter of shit sandwiches. I don't want to have to chew, swallow, and repeat and move on to the next one. That's no way to live. But what we do need is to come together, end this dividation, let go of the lies that they've been telling us, let go of the basic social inadequacies, let go of the social pollution which leaves everybody fighting with each other and arguing. You see, we could put an end to all this, like lickety-split like that, but all we need to do is come together and realize, you know what we need to do is focus on a better way, focus on a much more higher way, a better path toward coming down from our high horses and coming down from our bigotry and our fighting and everything else that keeps us divided, and come together and understand that, you know what, we as a people, native and non-native, we need to come together and realize, you know what, this cannot stand any longer. This cannot stand any longer. We cannot live for this. The longer we tolerate this, the more we allow it to go on, the worse things are going to get. The access pipeline is not the only problem that's facing this country. We have a lot more problems than that. And yes, what I'm saying is probably pissing quite a few people off. But you know what? Maybe I need to ruffle a few feathers. If I pissed you off good, it means I got your attention. Because get this. Whether you're rich or poor, pay attention now. We are being fucked by the upper 1% without being bought in a drink or being given the benefit of KY. Whether we want to admit it or not, you see, we got two presidential candidates with something to lose. Or, excuse me, let me correct that, with something to prove. Both of them scare the hell out of me. Hell, Joan Rivers would have been a better president than either one of those idiots. You know, I can name 4 other people off the top of my head who would be really, really good to run the country. But I can honestly say this. The more we ignore it, the more we don't focus on the real problem and try and fix it, the worse it's going to get. By going back to a tribalism government, where the Native American people, our people, run the country, when we're the ones calling the shots. We have 200 different people who are high chiefs of each tribe running the land. Things will fix itself. We would sit there and consume. We would have a council meetings. We would talk with one another. We would defer to other people who know more than we do. We would come to one realization: we don't know everything. Maybe somebody else knows more than we do. We need to come up with better solutions. Because there's ever a time when we need to come together and really put an end to this crap, now is it. If you are Puerto Rican, you are Taino. You are Native American if you are Hispanic. You got to retrace your roots. If you're descended from one of the Caribbean islands, you are a part of the Arawak Nation. Bottom line. Accept it. We were indigenous to this Western Hemisphere. This is our land. We were here first. We have a right to protect it. We have a right to fight for it. We have a right to stand up and protest and say enough is enough.